Hey, what's up guys and gals? My name is Rick9G. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to be talking about I Love Lucy. More specifically about an episode of I Love Lucy called Lucy Writes a Play. If you're a fan of classic TV shows and movies, this is the channel for you where you can enjoy the classics, feel the nostalgia, and have such a good time. Put your worries aside. This is the place to be. The way that you can support me in the work that I do, in the videos that I make that are all free for you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Those are free ways to support the channel and it means so much to me. Now, Lucy Writes a Play is the 17th I Love Lucy episode. It's from season 1. It aired February of 1952. And in this one, you may remember that Lucy becomes a bit of a writer. There's 3 episodes where she essentially writes something. Lucy in the operetta, as well as Lucy writes a novel later on. But here she writes a play. And she enters this competition where she hopes to do the best and to win the best playwright. Now, she hopes to cast Ricky, but has to settle for someone else, and that is Fred. So she rewrites the play. But when Ricky learns a movie producer will be judging the play, he takes over for Fred, not knowing that the script has been changed. In fact, it was changed from Cuban style to British style. And at the end of the episode, they are making it in British style, and Ricky comes in unexpectedly in Cuban style, and then they say to each other, let's just switch. And in fact, Lucy and Ethel go back to the Cuban style and Ricky switches to the British style, and it's a whole mess. But it's a funny episode nonetheless. Probably not the strongest I Love Lucy episode, but I remember recently watching this episode and looking at Lucy's outfit here. She kind of has like a horse type costume, kind of like when you go hunting, and it really triggered something in my brain where I thought, I've seen this before. This outfit just calls to mind. So I was going through my brain, seeing what I Love Lucy episode I probably saw it in, and I had to jump really forward. That is all the way to season 5 of I Love Lucy. Do you know what the episode's called? Well, it's called The Fox Hunt. It is from season 5, episode 16, and it also aired in February, but this time 1956. In this one, the 4 Lucy, Ricky, Fred, and Ethel are in Europe. And in this time, they are in the United Kingdom. And they're invited to go on a fox hunt by Sir Clive Richardson. And he invites them to his estate. And Lucy gets a bit jealous because Ricky is kind of enamored, or this woman is enamored with Ricky. She is Sir Clive's daughter, Angela Randall, and there's a little bit of tension there. But the funny part is when Lucy dresses up in her rider's outfit, essentially going to ride a horse in order to go fox hunting. And you may notice that this is the exact outfit that she wore back in season 1. Now, I'm very curious to know how many of you have made this connection, because it's really cool to really find this out, and it's really cool to essentially make this connection, because you may not know, but I Love Lucy, that is Desilu, was really keen on trying to reuse things, not so much so that it's super obvious to the audience, but enough so that they can save money. I mean, they even had to use most of their normal, ordinary wardrobe. That is Fred and Ethel's character, except for Lucy, who had kind of her own wardrobe, her own unique wardrobe that she had just for the show. But they tried to skimp and save as much as possible while still doing and spending at the same time as much as possible. Kind of having a balanced budget there, but then saving that money and using it for bigger production pieces and so forth. But I want you to know, I think it's really cool. I mean, look at Lucy's jacket. You can see the black colored collar that is kind of half black, and the bottom is a lighter color. Remember, this is all gray, but if you look at how it is styled, you could see the white shirt below, but it's mostly the coat. You could see the length of the coat. It's pretty much the same. Even the top hat looks like it's very similar. So I want to know your thoughts down below. Have you seen both of these episodes? Do you like one or the other, or neither of them? I'd love to know your thoughts down below, maybe your favorite moment from each episode. I definitely love doing this, breaking down these classic TV shows and movies, and I love to read your comments as always. We'll see you all next time. Don't forget to stay positive, and most importantly, be hopeful. A big recognition to my Diamond and Platinum tier patrons: Daniel B, Citizen Kane 359, David D, Russ C, Sally N, and Vito L. If you want to join the Patreon family and get exclusive perks, make sure to check the links in the description. Thanks!